Okay, Genshin Impact 4.7 special program. I'm ready to see sigewinne. I'm ready to see clorinde. I'm ready for that Dain Quest that we better be getting, or I'm gonna sue someone. And I'm ready to see what else they're gonna be giving us in this update.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace.
Right off the bat?
Appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable.
Let's
and
go.
He likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown
Dain
throughout
Quest! I'm excited!
She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today.
What a lineup!
To deliver the version 4.7 special program.
Dain, clorinde, sigewinne.
I can't believe we're actually all here.
Finally.
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Wow.
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of dainsleif.
Oh my god, Yuri, we haven't seen you in like literally 1,000 years, babe.
Intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the
occasionally dropping lore. Girl, it's been 84 years.
Keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's
Let's go!
champion duelist,
I'm so excited.
Pew, 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 let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party. Huh, what a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
A new
just destiny.
domain?
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems
Oh,
to
the
be right behind us,
castle!
but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, what are we
Oh.
waiting for? Let's do this.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Oh, that's Navia.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone
They're
era
in
and resolve a
Mondstadt!
series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition.
Oh,
They fought
she
against
looks so
monsters,
good!
while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Stop! Her fucking normal attacks look so goated.
Time to testify.
The ultimate animation is so good.
is a segment of the present. So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place.
Sethos!
So, I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory.
I love his design. It looks
Way
so
ahead.
good. Wait, does the charge shot go through enemies?
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
What is this area?
Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
I'm sorry, but like sigewinne just like fighting enemies with this big ass castle in the background is crazy.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
A strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Are these the story
In
quests?
the world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
What is this?
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee Hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
No way,
One
she's
day.
back!
I shall have my vengeance.
Are
That
you
way.
kidding?
Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
No, it's gotta be the editing. There ain't no fucking way. There's no way.
Oh,
Okay.
It looks like our first mission is here.
Okay.
Fancy that. Assemble your team.
Oh, that trailer.
I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing.
Imagine
Fontaine's
if in
strongest
addition to
champion
Clorinde,
duelist,
Sigewinne, and
Clorinde.
Sethos, they're like, playable Dain.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
I'm like obsessed with her playstyle.
Ready.
I like just love how she has like the rapier and the gun.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Also, like this burst animation looks incredible.
Those animations.
Did you see that?
Like
Good, that ultimate
10 out of 10.
Clorinde's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marechaussee Hunters.
Ooh, the hunters from the artifact set.
Mm-hmm.
The Marechaussee Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice
Also,
from
the
shadows.
button still
I
fighting
think
for
the
its
group's
life.
name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marechaussee Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorinde, the Marechaussee Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marechaussee Hunters, then be sure to check out
farming
Clorinde's
Marechaussee
Story
Hunter
Quest and the new
artifacts
version.
for Rio for the rest of my life.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities. Clorinde is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her
That's
normal
so
attack
cool!
deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged attack, Clorinde uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also,
Oh.
Clorinde has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
The fact that she throws the bullets in the air and
Okay,
catches them in the
kind of
gun,
adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has
That's
a cute
wild.
side, huh?
Aw.
that's wild.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sigewinne.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorinde, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorinde focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorinde's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused. Check this out.
What the
During
fuck?
combat, unleashing Clorinde's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorinde can unleash 2 different types of special attacks.
What the
Her normal
hell?
attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorinde gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift
What
Hunt pistolet
is
attacks
this?
increase Clorinde's bond of life, and her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorinde's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher
Dude.
damage. Again,
Ah,
That's
gotcha, I get it.
that's
So,
such a cool
Clorinde is meant
like
to use her pistolet to
mechanic.
accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one
Yo!
of Clorinde's unique talents. So when she's
Dude.
in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a bond of life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Clorinde's gameplay, so travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Really?
Also, although Clorinde is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marechaussee hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, clorinde draws on her Marachose hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters.
Is it like
This ability
mean that
allows
we're
her to swiftly
killing
evade enemy
Hilichurls
attacks
in
and
this
strike her opponents.
example
Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of life.
with
based on
like
her max
another
HP.
Dain Quest coming out?
That's so cool.
I feel like that's kind of
But if
rude.
that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think clorinde just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes
A
sense.
higher
Also, clorinde
AoE
can draw
and
on the
deal
strength of
greater
her
damage.
companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorinde also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration.
Yo, why is her kit
If
so
her bond of life is
stacked?
greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the night vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Clorinde a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So when she's in your party, Clorinde can reveal the
Oh,
locations of
we can
Fontaine
finally
regional
run around.
resources on the
Oh wait, well
map.
Linny
So
also does it,
awesome.
right?
I'm sure that travelers will be eager
Well,
to use
I'll
her to
finally be
uncover
able to run around
treasure,
because I don't
defeat
own Linny.
monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in
Love that for
order.
me.
So, Clorinde is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies? I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's
So,
always accepting cosmetic products.
when
from
you don't
Sigewinne
have her
and
elemental
making sure
burst
to return the
up,
favor because she's sweet.
and you have a
Aw,
big
and
bond
yeah,
of life,
course
you
she
charge
does.
attack. When you
Clorinde is an
have the
active
elemental
member
burst
of the
up and you
tabletop
have
troupe during her off
a
hours.
large
So,
bond
in
of life,
version
you use the
4.7,
ultimate.
Travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marachose hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter. They'll also get to
I
join
love
Clorinde on
that
a
they're
very
making
special tabletop
character
troupe
kits
adventure.
more
Woo!
like
I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh,
mechanical.
I know, I'm so excited.
It feels lately.
And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorinde. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little sigewinne.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
Little
You
baby
only get one body,
Sigewinne.
so you gotta take care of it.
The
But
bubble
it's
gun
just as
is so
important to take
cute.
care of your mind.
The bubble gun is so cute.
Still, he might feel a little prick.
She's like a mini Nicolette. Oh, so cute.
Wow.
I love her pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love
Aw,
to
her
ride
thing is
around on a
Wondrous
bubble like that. She's got
Dragonair.
little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun. I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take
I
your
feel like that
medicine.
tracks because like
And
she's
the
really
head
close
nurse
to
at the Fortress of
Nouvelette
Marepeace.
because she's like a
Sigewinne
Melusine,
wants
right? All the
everyone
Melusines
to
are really
stay
close to
healthy.
Nouvelette.
She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal, but she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh.
Take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a hydro bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks.
I love how she
During the
just
second
throws
and third
pills.
attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her.
Dr. Mario is
I saw that in the
quaking.
demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged,
Dude.
Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target.
That's so
Just make sure not to to release her arrow. Oh, and also, sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy.
It just like
Projectile bounces
captures
between
enemies.
nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage
We've
to
become
anyone
the
it touches
Hydro
and restoring
Abyss
HP
Mage.
to all nearby party members, well, except for sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health.
We've
when the
literally
bolstering
become
bubble
the
bomb
Hydro
disappears,
Abyss
which is
Mages.
based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that idea for free.
It's exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her
Not that you
elemental
can
skill,
have
the
that idea
larger the
for
bubble
free.
grows.
How?
Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Oh,
Like
so
the
it can't
Hydro
trap
Abyss
like
Because
it can't
she
trap
cares
like
about her
every
bedside
enemy.
manner is so strong.
Hey, wait a second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like sigewinne creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can't explain that as well. Since she has training as
I
a nurse,
wonder if
sigewinne
Nouvellette can
understands how to
also
make
pick
the
up
most of
those
a
since they're
dire
like the same
situation.
ones.
Her elemental skill creates source water droplets. And sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by
Because that'll make her like pair up
When
really,
that
really
bond of life
nicely
is
with
cleared,
him.
sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
So sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself. Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent, detailed diagnosis,
Oh, he
thorough
can't.
treatment, sigewinne's healing will be increased based on the
Well, that
total
answered
bond
my
of life
question.
values across all the characters in her party.
Oh,
Let's
thank
go.
goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical
A
treatment.
huge syringe. Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect.
Oh.
This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
Ooh.
I like how it's only semi-strict. It's like, you know, not super
Oh,
strict.
so
It's
she's
gonna
gonna be really good with Farina and
Just a
Fischl.
little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both sigewinne and Clorinde's kits.
Mm-hmm.
That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see these abilities in action. And travelers won't just be limited to the playstyles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, Melusines are very connected to the ocean, so sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration.
Ooh.
sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistance.
What?
Always a price.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That seems like a
She
skill that would
just,
come in
like-
handy, though. sigewinne is always looking out for us.
That's like a
Head
Benny
nurse.
level
Of
heal.
course.
Did you all
Oh,
see
and
how
I've got a
quickly
quick
he got
question for you
healed?
all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between sigewinne and other Melusines?
That was
Ah,
crazy.
well, I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if
Mhm.
you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How
Right?
could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that. Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right?
We haven't encountered any other Melusines who give medical treatment to humans. And sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine. And she's also one of the few Melusines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right?
Mhm.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melusine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Mm.
Sigewinne's does. You're all bringing up great points. Don't you think that sigewinne's differences from the other melazines make her seem more unique and approachable at the same time? In the Neri chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special melazine.
Yeah, I
and
think
her
this story
personal
quest is the one I'm
story quest.
excited for the most.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't travelers meet
Sethos!
a mysterious youngster last version?
Oh?
Sometime during Sino's story quest?
Actually, I haven't yet because I
travelers
haven't
will
done the
now have
quest.
opportunity to add him to their parties.
Actually,
Recently left the
Dain,
desert and is
I have
eager to
not
travel
yet.
around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go.
I do really love his design. I think it's so good. I love how it like complements Sino's,
Glory to Al-Akmar!
which kind of tracks because like they have history. Oh, the arrows do go through them.
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage, he's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction, whether he's exploring
I feel
the
like we
desert or
haven't
the
had
rainforest,
an
he knows
update
the
in
roads like the
Genshin
back
in
of
a
his hand.
while that's given
And
us
he always
3
knows
new
where to find
characters.
the best regional specialties.
Ooh.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going.
Right, like
but I'll
when
say
was
it
the
anyway.
last update?
When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumeru
Where we
regional
got 2 5
specialties
stars and a
on the
4-star.
map.
Was it 4.0?
Whoa. Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be like really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a
I'm
pretty
also
varied
assuming
lifestyle.
since his
And
like
he's around the same
display
age as the
weapon
General
is the battle
Mahamatrasina.
pass one, that's probably
He
a good
occasionally
one to
visits
use
the
on him.
academia. He's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar.
Right, because
But
doesn't
we've
that
already
doesn't
talked
that
a lot
enhance
about
like
his
charge
hobbies.
attacks?
Let's move on to what he can do in combat.
Which means if he's
Sethos'
attack
aim shot
scaling,
has a special variant when charged to level 2.
then Amos
He
bow is
can't
probably
move
good
when
on
his
him
attack
too.
is charged to its 2nd level, but it allows him to fire a powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to
Oh.
targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a really long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right?
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aim
so you
shots.
can increase the charge.
You're right on.
Oh, that's
Yay.
fast.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
Oh,
But
that's
travelers
interesting.
also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight Meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a mini version of the shadow piercing
Wait,
shot.
I
only
kinda
it doesn't
want
take
him
as much time
now.
to fire.
Useful.
Hold
Okay, also, it seems
on.
like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so, between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple of Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, Hey, all right. Sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's
I
similar
like
to
low-key want to put him in a
that
hyper
sense.
bloom scene.
Oh, wow. We finished the first mission.
Banners?
Nice. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
Yeah, Dane.
All your character does
You've been gone
is
for over a
speak the
year.
riddles.
Where the
Speak
fuck you
plainly,
been?
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden
Oh,
secrets.
here he goes.
So here we go.
Ooh.
Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7.
Let's go!
Travelers will
Bedtime
finally
story.
reunite with dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yeah. And
Where is
also,
this?
I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. This
Not
time,
the
Ether and
not
Lamine
the
will get to
shade.
meet
Words come out of your
face to
mouth?
face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We can't, just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets.
Excuse me!
These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay,
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Oh my god, is
Right.
ID making a return?
Look, I know, I get it, that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh.
What is it?
Come
Oh, I
on.
love surprises.
It is. You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Dane, I'm getting real
in the
sick of your
first
shit.
phase of version 4.7, Clorinde and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes.
Let's go! Sethos is on Clorinde's banner. Let's go! I was so worried that he was going to be
In
on
the second
Siege
phase of the
Wings.
version, travelers can look forward to event
I was
wishes
so
from Sigewinne
worried.
and Farina.
Like, no shade to
And
Siege Dream, but
because
like, I'm
there's
not
never
pulling for
enough,
her right
A
now.
new 5-star sword,
Yes!
Solution, and a new 5-star bow,
Gorgeous.
Silver Shower.
Oh, these weapons look
Heartstrings,
really
will
cute.
also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So Clorinde's
So
sword
good,
and
right?
I'll hate them sword are going to be on the
okay.
same
I've made
weapon
y'all wait
banner.
long enough.
That's
Let's bring
crazy.
out the surprise.
Yes,
I hope everyone enjoys it. Let's
go.
go.
Free 5-star. Wait, what's there? It's the animated short. Wait, right? Oh, it's the animated short. She looks so good.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you
Ain't no way there's a song to this too.
even over I can point you out. The answer is not far off now. This journey of ours has been bittersweet.
It's the two different timelines.
Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed.
Oh my god, it's the two different timelines.
If you were here standing next to me, would you know how I feel and see what I see? Know that I will always try, find your rhythm and rhyme. Through the nights long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
Oh, this is so precious.
the snow melts away and the ice finally breaks. Have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we surely cross.
Wow. Wow, that was so good.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun
You
dun.
sound
The
like-
Imaginarium Theater?
The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious
It's in the Mondstadt
performance.
Library?
I love secret rooms and libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35
Oh, this
or
is
higher.
so official
Nice.
coded.
So this is a library?
Mhm.
Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
This is also very, like, I don't know why, but they mentioned
Right? So cool. I would.
They
live there.
mentioned
So travelers will encounter a concierge in the
The
area who
library?
calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know. He's
And my
so
mind
cute.
goes to Lisa and I'm
He'll
like,
reveal that
Hexen
this room
Circle?
was created by a mage, and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a
A
poet. That
mage?
guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's gotta be
After
one of the
arriving
Hexen
in
Circle
this room,
witches.
Travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate, so travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
What?
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Uh-huh, good thinking, but you won't have to worry about that, because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Noise.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends supporting characters.
Dude, are
to join
you
their own team.
kidding?
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends. Who would say no to more friends?
Support each other in staged combat.
Friends
Yo,
helping each
that's
other.
so cool.
And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes! Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Wait,
Oh, super
we get the
powerful.
buffs
And I
outside
know
of
that
the
everyone's probably
event?
wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now. But characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
It's time for some R&R.
Ah, I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Love
Yo.
And I should also mention that not all selected
sorry,
characters will immediately
Did Soma
appear
have
in
an
your
engulfing
team.
lightning
Some
equipped?
characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can
Wait,
formally be added to
did
your
my
team at the end
did
of
my
an
eyes
Imaginarium
deceive
Theater
me?
battle,
Was that an
or
engulfing
when you
lightning?
encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the
Oh,
challenge.
that art was so
Yes,
cute.
Which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom.
Yo, this
So
is
travelers will have to choose very
this
carefully,
is a lot.
Pressure.
right?
Travelers can collect performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, Travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage.
Dude.
You'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also
Yo,
obtain
this endgame
toy
content
medals
looks
during
so
this event, which they
good.
can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge.
Aw.
In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Oh, awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take
No
all sorts of new cool pictures.
way.
I'm
Are
excited
you
to
kidding?
So hyped.
Me too.
Right?
And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels. And each one has a
Dude.
different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so cute?
Wait, did Yuri voice
somehow I still didn't make
that
him as
cute little
as he actually-
creature?
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they
If
fit
that's how he
into
sounds
this
in the
new
game, I'm
challenge.
gonna lose
And I'm
it.
sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Always.
Just said the magic
Primo gems.
word.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss.
Oh.
In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 Primo Gems to 800 Primo Gems.
Mwah. Yes.
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, aye, Captain.
They said
Ooh,
it
the
was
background
rotating
is
with
changing.
Spiral
Oh,
Abyss
here we
though,
go. Let's see
right?
what else this version has in store?
Yes, please.
Mutual security.
So isn't that
enhancing
like technically
simulation.
less?
Huh.
Shouldn't we be getting
These are
1200 for
Churls
Spiral
and
Abyss
Rune
clear
Guards,
then?
So I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting
So we're
events.
losing out on like
Sort of.
400
Travelers
Primos
won't
then.
be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
Ooh.
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs.
Oh, yo, that's
throughout
incorrect
the map.
math.
They'll be
Oh,
accompanied
yeah, that's
by
incorrect math.
representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30,
But I
and
guess, like,
Fontaine's Special Patrol.
I guess if,
Their
like,
joint
you're doing
exercise is
both,
intended to improve
you wind up
military
getting a little bit
tactics
more
across the
each
continent.
month because you're doing both.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my
But
official
still, they
voice.
could have like at least upped
Yeah,
it to
just doing my best.
1,000.
As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the event.
But I guess they could have also kept it at
Assault
600, so like I'll
scenarios.
take the
As
800.
special representatives to the simulation, travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario begins, the
So I'm
unit will
assuming that
automatically start
Imaginarium
attacking
Theater
your
will also
opponents.
give 800 per month.
And I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
So if you
Clearly
full
not.
clear both each
Ooh,
month,
Okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
that's basically like a
Yeah,
10 pull per
okay.
month.
Do it.
Oh.
How come my hilly churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh no. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
You
Sorry.
know.
I know. But here, we can fix it now. Some types of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like Hilly Churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like Mighty Churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the battlefield.
Just choose the best
Ooh.
unit, Zach.
Exact, just choose the best
Is
units.
this like-
Choose the best unit.
Simple fix. Simple fix.
In defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to
Oh, this
effectively
is like the
target
tower
enemies who
defense
are attacking
stuff,
from
but
multiple
like a
directions.
different.
So, defeated enemy units will drop support beacons,
Like a
which can
different
then be used to
angle?
deploy additional combat units and frontline structures.
As the unit's commander, travelers can use their leadership skills to create favorable conditions for their team. And if they're successful, then travelers can obtain various rewards from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation
Like
event.
rewards.
These rewards include Primo Gems,
Yes!
a Crown of Insight, and a 4-star bow, Cloud 4.
I wonder if this bow is going to be good for Sethos.
Okay. And next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Forms Most Martial.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
You betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but the environment on a real battlefield
There's a lot of
is
combat
way
events
more
coming out in
unpredictable.
4.7.
And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, In Endless Form's most martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some challenges may require travelers to defeat enemies
I
affected
can't believe
by
they
the
didn't go with
electro-charge
Yaimiko.
condition, and that
How
is
did
the
they not gonna
only
put
way
the
to
girlfriends
accumulate progress
together?
towards the challenge goal. Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll be able to earn rewards.
I'm appreciating all these
More
rewards.
primo jumps.
Rewards. So this is one of those challenges that requires you to strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
it must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Never
What the
fear, viewers.
what
I
is
wouldn't worry
this?
about it, actually.
Phew.
This cannon was modified by a Fontanian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun with
Oh, we wait.
Why not?
They
indeed, if
introduced
that's
this
the
during the
case?
summer event
Travelers
last
will need to
time.
allocate energy to the cannon and
Oh,
choose the
I
correct firing mode to
loved
destroy as many target balls
this.
as possible within the time limit.
This is
They'll
so
even
much
be rewarded
fun.
for their trouble.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target
Oh, I'm
balls
so glad
will
they're
appear
bringing this
during the
back.
challenge. They will produce different effects.
And then we don't have to
when
wait
they're
for the summer
destroyed.
event to do it.
Be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games because I'm an old school. I'm just old. Anyway,
No, it's like, oh no, not
our
that.
next event takes place in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers will encounter a familiar light novelist who recently completed a new script. Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from, various mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No big deal, you can do it.
Easy
Oh.
peasy.
Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field.
I wonder
with
if like
information.
there's
I like it.
like
If
set
you defeat
trial
them,
characters
then
for
you can
this,
earn
or if we get to
more
pick the
coins.
character we use.
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
No pressure.
But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs.
This is
So
cute though. I like
buffs
these
will
kinds of
make the
events.
oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get rewards more easily if you're smart about how you use them.
That sounds great.
So great.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates to the Genius Invocation TCG.
My man's getting a
Travelers can look forward to
card!
new character cards,
4.7 is when I
and
officially make my
action
return to
cards. Also,
TCG.
more NPCs will be ready to
4.7
challenge
is when I
travelers in the
officially make
open
my
world.
return to
Oh, and I hope they're ready to
TCG.
lose. Well,
Rio,
they
my
can take a
baby
challenge.
boy. Also for Rena and
the Lava Flow
Kave,
will also
very
return in the new
nice.
version, so don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's take a break while we take a look at
Wow.
the last redemption code.
That was a lot
See
of
you soon.
cards too.
And we're
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program.
What is this tree behind
Looks
them?
like we completed this domain challenge.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24. Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice.
Was it higher
and now
before?
For some really exciting news, Traveler's Max Dressin will be increased from 160 to 200.
200!
You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations.
Literally the best
Be sure to check
optimization
them
for
out
me,
yourselves
friend
in-game.
cap, 100 baby. Let's go.
All right, that looks like all the information we have to share today. Bye, travelers.
What?
What? Just kidding.
wait.
No, you
I'm just
can't.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Of
Okay.
course, I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How
The way
was
he
it?
said,
I have
cut the
things to say.
cameras.
No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited.
That
for
means that
everyone
something
to
else
get
is
to see
coming.
sigewinne in action
That means that
and
something
laugh
else
with
is
your
coming at the
parties,
end of
I hope,
this.
and
Yes.
just see how cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. And, can't take it.
Oh my god. And like,
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clorinde is finally coming out. I hope everyone has fun like meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing this game, and my favorite thing's beating things up in this world.
Yeah. No, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while dainsleif is a
I have not been playing
mystery,
this game, even though I've been around
so
since the
much of it is a
beginning.
mystery to me, and you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much.
So funny.
And I don't know, is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
Are you guys a gateway?
Oh.
Did that just happen?
Did we get him?
This is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon quest because I got some new voice lines.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks! More!
Thank you
Awesome.
for
Well, thanks
voicing
coming, guys,
Aether.
and see y'all in game.
See you all in game.
Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Is this that one? Ow! Wait! Wait, these creatures are so cute! Are they climbing up the fucking wall? This music? Yo, are we in a volcano? Are we in a volcano? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, it looks so good. No, because do we turn into these creatures? It's either we turn into them or we take control of them to do stuff like we did in the desert with Sarush. That's crazy. Yo, can we just like look at that pan out really quick again? Hold on. Oh, I'm like loving the vibe of the music right now. No, like, bitch. Ooh. Wait, I'm kind of obsessed. Ooh, this looks so good. Y'all, I'm so stoked.